These are my grandparents, by the way. And my grandmother on the right was a good old Catholic woman. She was a bit more conservative. And then grandma got a TV. And all hell broke loose.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, go cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe.
And that was brought into the house by this technology called a TV. And TVs were evil. People thought that by the time the TV came in, this is the end of the world.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Yuri, and this is the Magic Sauce channel, where we talk a lot about innovation. I cannot talk about innovation without talking about tech as well. I love tech, and I can totally geek out on the latest gadgets and the latest technology that's out there. We live in a tech-savvy world. I think technology has always been around, but it feels that tech is all around us and is making bigger and faster progress than ever before. I work on lots of digital transformation projects and digital innovation projects, and I work with lots of tech people, and I am amazed by what is possible, whether that's in fintech or insurtech or edutech. Many businesses seem to think that technology is the silver bullet to all their problems, and therefore they end up creating technology for the sake of creating technology. There's things that are being built and I look at them and I go, that's really cool, you can make that, but who the hell needs it? They often forget about the most important factor, the human factor. If you waste a lot of time in crappy meetings that people hate, technology alone won't solve that problem if you have a meeting-heavy culture where everybody has to be seen in every meeting the whole day long. If you feel incredibly lonely, technology alone will not solve that. They will not fill that gap. Social media and apps are not going to solve that for you. All you're doing is replacing quality human connections with quantity of connections that can sometimes be very shallow. If you want to stand out and really connect with your customers, well, technology alone is not going to do that for you. Yes, chatbots have a role, but in an already faceless corporate technological world, maybe the way to go is a more human approach. Now, technology is a great enabler to get you to your goals or to solve some of these problems, but technology alone will not do that. You're gonna need more than that. So a couple of weeks ago, I was invited to speak at Voxxed Days. Voxxed Days is a tech conference for developers by developers. It's run all over the world. I'll make sure to put a link below. Check that one out. And it's a super interactive tech conference with speakers and workshops and panel discussions and demonstrations all around technology and connecting a community of developers from around the region. And just so you know, even though I like technology, I'm not a techie person per se. I mean, not until that long ago, I thought a Python was, when they were talking about a Python, I thought they were talking about a snake. Yeah, and my talk was all about, I love technology, but I love humans more. Have a look. I absolutely love tech. I love the fact that this little thing right here has more computational power than Ronald Reagan had at his disposal in the 80s. The data analytics that YouTube comes with, or that Google comes with. A lot of people talk about virtual reality and say the world is not ready for virtual reality yet. 3D technology. This is recycled paper. It can also lead to things like this. Kids are absolutely mesmerized by these little devices. Cyberbullying that's going on. They're contributing that to anxiety and depression. And think about all the data that's on the internet. And there's a lot of people looking for that because there's money in that. So there's all these kind of scary news around technology and how it's kind of changing us. To me, it's like a knife. A knife in the hands of most people is completely harmless, but in the hands of somebody with ill intention, a knife can be very, very dangerous. And I think it's the same here. Technology has always had a bad reputation. These are my grandparents, by the way. And my grandmother on the right was a good old Catholic woman. She was a bit more conservative. And then grandma got a TV. And all hell broke loose.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, go cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe.
And that was brought into the house by this technology called a TV. And TVs were evil. People thought that by the time the TV came in, this is the end of the world. People used to go around on horses, right? And then the locomotive came around, the locomotive, the steam train started coming out. And people said, this is the end of the world. People thought that by just being on a train, that they would actually physically die, that their bodies would just kind of self-combust because of the speed a steam engine had. Even earlier, book press. Plato said literally this, books suck. Because he believed that by the time we allowed this technology, the book press to come in, people would stop remembering things and it would dilute the information that was available. People have always been giving technology a lot of grief, whatever technology it was, however early it is. And I think we're in a similar era. But all tech eventually will become outdated. Every bit of tech will get to a point, it's completely pointless. However, there's always going to be challenges. There's climate change going on. I think there's an entire job market coming that is completely new. Apparently we're going to lose 50% of the jobs that we have now. There's still a very large part of the world that does not have access to really basic healthcare. There's a lot of elderly people by themselves, and I have a feeling that nobody's really looking after them. I mean, pollution is getting to a ridiculously crazy level. So we have a lot of problems, and we need to prepare a young generation of kids for these new and different problems. And these problems need new and different thinking. But technology is not always the answer. There's a couple of things that human beings do that I don't think machines and robotics and technology can replicate yet. There's a connection, a real, not a dial-up connection, like a real connection, and creativity. So I love technology, but sometimes it gets in the way. Sometimes it distracts from what's really important and from what we all want. I think we need fresh connections with different people. I think we need creative thinking for problems that will come. Technology will help us in some way, but I think before we get to technology, it's taking a step back, think a bit bigger, connect with the people around us, find out what they are looking for and how we can best help them. So the point is simple. If you want to innovate, don't just lead with tech for the sake of leading with tech. Remember to connect with people, understand them, connect at a human level, use your imagination and your creativity. Because I bet you, if you invest more time into understanding people, connecting real connections with your teams, with your customers, with the world around you, then you can create better solutions. And once you know what the solution is, you can then find the technology out there that suits that solution. By the way, in a couple of weeks, I'll be launching my first online course, which is all about video creation to get the word out there and to spread your ideas and to build a community and to connect with the world. Then hit the link below and we'll let you know once the course is live. Hey, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate you taking the time. If you like what we do, give us a little like, give us a thumbs up, or subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of these videos, or check out some of these here on the side. There's a bunch of videos you can watch right here, right now. I'll catch you next time.